Hello driving intelligence community. I've got several projects in process that are not ready for video publication. Wanted to reach back out to you this week to at least discuss something that I found over the last few years, and I've started taking some video and photography of it, are quality issues that come from professional mechanics or professional repair garages. All of these that I'm going to show in this video can be checked by you, and quite frankly, you should check them while you're still at the garage. Have the mechanic or the service manager take you out to the vehicle and point out the repairs that have been completed to make sure that everything looks to your satisfaction. So these are items that you can quickly check yourself. They should be quite visible. Most of them are very easily visible. I've done a few videos like this in the past, but they're associated with these quick change oil places where I've been highly disappointed, and it confirms my opinion that I'll never take my vehicle to those places. I've seen loose oil filters, gaskets that are not replaced, incorrectly torqued drain bolts. So I'll link those two videos below, and I'll actually put a card up above. You can take a look at those also. But this one is focused on some simple things that I found that most people, even entry level, can take care of or at least observe on their own part. Stay tuned. Before I get started, I have a request for you that's extremely easy, won't cost you anything, but will benefit me greatly. Please give me a like, please comment, and please subscribe. Only 25% of my viewers are subscribers, so that leaves a whopping 75% that could really help my channel. And that way you won't miss any of my videos. Also, share my content. If you could share it with other people, friends, family, etc., that would be greatly appreciated. So let's move on. You're at your auto repair shop and you're about to pick up your vehicle, and as I said in the intro, you need to ask that manager or mechanic to show you the work that has been completed. Don't just sign on the dotted line and hand them your credit card. Go out there and take a look at the work that's been completed so it's been done to your satisfaction. This first one, you'll have to get underneath the vehicle. Unfortunately, I said it was easy at the beginning, but some of them, this is a little more difficult. Here, as I got underneath the vehicle, this was easy to see from underneath. The car that is in question is a 99 DeVille that had its air conditioning worked on, and the electrical connector was not completely closed. Now, these are weather pack connectors, and they keep moisture out, so that keeps corrosion away from the vehicle. Also, the driving down the road, the vibration can cause that electrical connector to disconnect, and then you lose your air conditioning, and then you wonder what's going on. Moving on to easier repair verifications. The battery in this vehicle is covered by a bracket. Now, that bracket must be removed to replace the battery, and you can see that the mechanic that replaced the battery left two of the bolts out. Now, that bracket is not there to keep the battery in the vehicle. The bracket is there for structural integrity. It connects that fender to the radiator core support, and it must be there. So those two bolts missing are taking away from the structural integrity that GM designed into this vehicle. While you're there, watch them either replace the battery or, again, take a look with the mechanic and ask them where your bolts are. Next, let's look at wheels and tires. In this photo, it's easy to see that the mechanic did not ensure the center cap was properly installed before returning the vehicle to the owner. Now, without correction, you'll lose the cap and might have it pass you down the highway. In this photo, observe that the mechanic did not replace the valve stem cap. Now, these items are very obvious and make you wonder what the mechanic was thinking about, but clearly not his job. Last wheel photo, the mechanic scratched the paint off the wheel to install the wheel weights for balancing. And this is extremely sloppy work, very lazy, and if you find this, get the shop to repair the wheel. It's going to be expensive. Before I get on to the last few things, if this makes you want to roll over on your back, pull the covers over your head because you're afraid you're going to have to deal with some crusty old mechanic, don't feel that way. Grab a friend or two, take them with you for peer support, but make sure that you're getting what you paid for. Unfortunately, these last few clips once again show sloppy and irresponsible work. This car had its HVAC blower replaced, the location of which is not easy to get to, but easy to see. Because the mechanic was lazy, he decided to leave out a few screws and actually did not make sure the screws he did install were tight. Airflow through the HVAC system was lost, and this also allowed contaminants to enter the system and passenger area. The next clip shows how the mechanic obstructed coolant flow by not properly locating the hose clamp and during the same repair activity left the shield off the water pump belt. This is highly irresponsible and it could have caused personal injury, mechanical damage, and premature belt wear. Finally, this last clip is difficult for you to verify after the work is completed because it's behind the wheel. If you hear something immediately following a brake repair, return immediately to the shop. The mechanic did not install the spring properly in this clip, which is needed to return the pads to the neutral position once you remove your foot from the brake. This will cause premature brake wear and noise. If you like this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time on Driving Intelligence.